Filipinas are very big in cleanliness and hygiene.
Hygiene is huge.
Yeah. So you see the effort of the Filipina, like she's always smelling fresh everywhere. I don't know.
Always is such a big word. I don't know about always.
Always
Yeah,
for me?
I don't know, but I'm not talking about you. I ain't talking about you.
Most of the time.
Let's go with most of the time.
Okay,
let's go most of the time.
So most
there
of
are
the
some
time.
exceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you like the freaky stuff, huh? I can be naughty too. Real freaky naughty.
What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Chang.
Today we're discussing another topic that's super important, but nobody really comes out and talks about it. What a lot of Filipinas really don't like in the bedroom.
No.
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 What are we, Indian now? No.
No.
Yeah.
I know. It's a little uncomfortable, a little spicy, but let's be real. If you are in a relationship with a Filipina or at least planning to be in a relationship, this video could save your relationship or even your life.
We want to be clear, we're not shaming anybody. Every woman is different. But after talking to a whole bunch of Filipinas out there, married, dating, and single, we learned a lot. And today we're going to give you a list of things that most of them don't want to go down in the bedroom.
Yeah, we don't want it, so don't do it. But before we get into this video, don't forget to hit the like, to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get updated on our latest videos.
Yeah, and stay to the end of the video because you know we got a whole bunch of bloopers and outtakes that are going to keep you entertained.
Yeah, and leave your comments below because we love reading them and we love to respond.
We do. All right, Ching, kick the intro and let's get into this video. That's all. You ain't got nothing new.
I don't have nothing new.
No.
No.
Rolling by trike. Here we go.
So listen very carefully because most of you are doing these things without even realizing it.
All right, let's get down to business. Ching, I got a whole bunch of questions for you.
Okay.
And I know you're dying to give the audience some of your advice.
Okay.
All right, so we talked about this off camera. Ching, you gave me a whole laundry list of stuff that you said most Filipinas hate in the bedroom. Give us number one.
Number one, you come off too strong immediately.
I mean, if we're in the bedroom, what are you expecting?
Nice and slow.
Nice and, okay.
Nice and slow. You want to, it's like a car, you want to break in, you know? Well, believe it or not, a lot of us Filipinas are raised in conservative households.
Oh, that explains all those teenage pregnancies.
I know. Yeah, the sarcasm. But anyway, we want, as most Filipinas would want to build intimacy first or emotional connection first before like doing the deed immediately without, you know, after having coffee, let's, you know.
So a little hug on a little hug.
Yeah, a little hug.
A little kiss on the cheek.
A little kiss
then
on the
get
cheek.
Down to business.
Not that fast. I think that's too fast.
Okay.
Too furious.
All right. All right. Okay. And so don't just jump right in. You gotta slow it down, build a connection. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fine. So how do you if you don't want me to jump right in, what do you want me to do before that?
At least you know you talk to each other first.
Okay.
You say sweet nothings
a
little.
You look so beautiful today. Look at your hair. Your hair is so beautiful.
So
your eyes
pristine.
are so pretty. You like chocolate?
I like that chocolate.
You want some?
Can I have now?
Okay, enough of that. What's the next one, Chang?
I think a lot of Filipinas want someone who is very polite. So I think talking dirty for some Filipinas, not applicable
Well, I was
to me.
gonna say, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. I mean, clearly we're not talking about you because I thought you said you wanted me to. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. Okay, so look, you're saying that the Filipinas don't want their men to talk dirty?
I think that most Filipinas don't want, too vulgar. Too vulgar, This is what I'm going to do to you later. Revealing your plans and and all that. I think a lot of Filipinos would be very, very shy when you talk about those topics because,
You think they'd be giggling and stuff? Though?
Yeah, just giggling. I'm shy. But deep inside, they
they'll
want.
Be scared, but they want to.
They'll be scared, but they want to. I mean, let's not be hypocrite about it. A lot of Filipinas would just save face. I'm shy. I'm too vulgar. I don't want to. Yeah, they're not shy. Yeah.
Okay, so the point is, don't get too deep. You got to kind of break her in, and let her get used to how you get down, how you do things, and then maybe some soft talking, some sweet talk, and then maybe as you get more into it, maybe as you like.
What's
why am I making the face? As you get more into it, as you've been around each other for longer and done some more stuff, then maybe you can, maybe you can start. Send a telegram. Look, I'm about to do this to you.
Yeah.
Or look, flip over, or like put this leg over here. But you can talk like that later. But right off the bat, come on. Some people might be a little bit more concerned.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you that a lot of Filipinas would rather have the sweet talk because, in my observation, most Filipinas are like romantic.
Right.
Romantic.
So it's kind of like, you like that, baby.
Yeah. A little sweet talk.
Yeah. It's just something sweet. So just slow down on the dirty talk. Slow it down for a while and wait till she gets a little bit used to you.
Delay it a little.
Yeah. Put it off a little bit. So look, the next one I know is real. I know is real.
For sure.
Right?
Filipinas are very big in cleanliness and hygiene.
Hygiene is huge.
Yeah. So when you're under the blanket, and then of course you're about to do the nasty, and then you smell like balls. Can I say that?
Sometimes I smell like balls. I'm just saying. Look, sometimes it is what it is.
See, I know.
Right? I'm not always prepared to go into action. I'm spur of the moment sometimes. Sometimes I smell like balls.
A lot of times, you see the effort of the Filipina who wants to be with you. She's always ready. When I say she's always ready, like she's always smelling fresh everywhere. I don't know.
Always is such a big word. I don't know about always.
Always for me?
I don't know, but I'm not talking about you. I ain't talking about you.
For most
we'll leave you out of this.
Okay.
I ain't trying to put you on blast. We'll leave you out of this. But always is awful a strong word.
Most of the time.
Let's go with most of the time.
Okay,
let's go with most of the time.
So most
there
of
are
the
some
time.
exceptions.
Okay, so most of the time, Filipinas, whenever they get close to you, as much as possible, they want the Filipinas would want to smell fresh, look fresh, feel fresh whenever
and they want you to smell fresh. If they're going to go down and smoke the pipe, they want you to smell fresh. And just the same if you're going to go down and eat the cake or eat the pie. I don't know about y'all, but I really need it to be fresh down there.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's not just smelling like balls. Don't get in bed smelling sweaty, smelling like cigarettes, or smelling like alcohol. It's not appealing. It doesn't smell good. It's not going to turn her on. It's not going to make her want to do what you want her to do.
But for example, you want to do it quick and fast. I think you don't need to do the extra things like kissing and all that and all the other extra things. You just want to get one in. I think for the most part you can't smell.
So you're just saying if it's a quick hit or if it's a quickie or a nooner, it just is what it is. And you just gotta go with the flow.
But if you're going to do the whole 9, you have to be at least fresh.
So if you know what's gonna go down, just get a little prepared, freshen up a little bit, make her want to take good care of you. We'll say it that way.
I think it's like motivation.
It is motivation. It is motivation, right? I mean, anything that motivates you to take good care of me, I'm all for.
If your partner is smelling fresh for you, that in itself is like motivation for you to perform your best during the intimate moments.
Look, here's the bottom line. If you don't freshen up, it's not going to go well.
Yeah.
Right? It's just not going to go well. It's not going to go the way you want it to go. So brush your teeth, take a shower, groom down there, scrunch, right? Respect her comfort and get it done so she can get it done.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want her to look into the bushes.
We look into the bushes, not y'all.
I mean, if the guy didn't like groom down there, you have to find
manscape. Okay.
Manscape.
So what's the next thing?
I think the next thing is the next no is when you skip the foreplay. Just like diesel gasoline, a woman will warm up longer than a male.
It'll take her longer.
It'll take her longer to warm up. So just like intimacy, I think for the most part, you are some of you are focusing more on what you want to do and what you want, receiving what you want to accomplish. But understand also that as females or as the women takes longer for them to warm up. So you need to take care of her first.
Okay, so Ching, so what should we do to get you warm?
Huh?
What should we do to get our Filipinas warm?
Hug.
Give me a nice hug.
Of course, kissing on aside from the lips, the other lips, and then
Hey, hold on. Yeah, okay, all right. Never mind. Next, we get it. We get it. Okay.
So most Filipinas will be very shy to tell it to you, but I'm not.
Go down there.
But hopefully you'll get the hint. But a lot of Filipinas would want to start with kissing first, touching, and of course all other things. So it will take longer for us to warm up.
So she flips over on her back and says, "My turn." Right? We should get the hint.
Of course.
Okay. All right. Okay. What's next then?
The next is nonverbal, and you need to get her body language. If she says no, she become stiff like a log. That means she's really uncomfortable.
Not feeling you.
She's not,
She's not feeling you.
Yeah, you can hear her. You can hear her talk or make some sounds that would indicate that she's loving what you're doing.
Right.
But also, if she doesn't have a reaction or she's too stiff, that means you have to change some things.
Take
time out.
Right. Take a time out. Do something. Maybe switch it up. Do something different.
And a lot of times, she'll be shy to tell you that that's not the spot. That's not right there. You're not getting it. Okay?
Right.
You don't know how to do it. Let me...
Let me?
Let me demonstrate it for you.
Okay.
Let me show it to you. Something like that.
Okay, got you.
Can you tell the difference between genuine reaction and a fake reaction?
I can.
You can.
I think I can. Yeah. Yeah, because it's the blanket grab or the pillow grab. Yeah, that's the real. When she's grabbing the pillow, when she's grabbing the pillow or the blankets, that's the real thing.
Grabbing your hair.
Grabbing my head, whatever. That's the real thing. Or clawing me or scratching me. That's the real thing. If she ain't doing none of that, it's just
starfish.
Yeah.
No reaction.
Yeah. They got those here too. What's next? Should we expect a Filipino to initiate intimacy sometimes, or do we need to initiate all the time?
Of course, it's not applicable to me, but for most Filipinas, I think they're expecting the foreign guy to initiate. But I hear stories in other videos, in other content creators, that for the most part, the Filipinas are the ones who initiate. Okay, so yeah.
But look, that's the dream. We all want a woman like that who's ready and willing all the time. So, I mean, don't knock it. A lot of Filipinos are shy. At least they'll pretend to be shy, right? They'll pretend to be shy, and they don't want to be the ones to initiate because they're afraid of how you're going to think about them or whatever. So you can expect sometimes maybe a lot of times she's not going to initiate the intimacy. You're going to have to do that yourself. But I think as you become more and more familiar with each other, you can see those things happening.
Yeah, I think you have to pay attention to the body language. So, for example, touching, touching, sniffing you. Yeah.
Don't nobody else sniff people.
That's me.
Well,
let's ask them.
You.
Let's ask them if they're Filipino. If you have a Filipina partner, does your Filipina partner sniff you too?
Does she sniff you because it's intimate to her? Like she sniffs you like your drawers or like your I don't know, man. I don't think other people do that.
I like smelling.
I hear you. That's a you thing. That's not a everybody thing. That's
maybe.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
a you thing. Okay, we'll see what they say.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So the next thing is, and I'll talk about this. You can't just be too focused on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You got to focus. I mean, you got to turn your focus on her. It is give and take. And if she's doing certain things for you, she might expect some reciprocation. And hopefully most guys will be willing to do that. I know, as we've discussed in previous videos, I don't mind eating the pie. And so, I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to make sure I take care of that. In fact, I'm going to get her greased up and lubed up before we go to the next step. So the next step is really, really
like an oasis.
It's like a waterfall. Yeah. Don't stay focused on yourself. Don't be selfish. Be a giving lover. Be willing to give and receive both.
It's better to give than to receive.
Is it?
Yeah, for me.
I'm a giver.
Huh?
I'm a giver.
High five. We're both givers.
We are. We are. Yeah. All right. Okay. So the next thing, and this one is serious. Just because she's your girlfriend, it doesn't mean she has to agree with you or say yes to everything.
Yes. I mean, you have to respect her boundaries.
For sure.
I mean, when you ask her to try different things and she's open to doing things with you, those new things with you.
But sometimes it might be you or...
Or once she tried it, she realized that it's not her thing.
Yeah.
At least she tried it before.
Maybe like the shocker.
Yeah. But also, like for example, a lot of Filipinas would say that I don't want to do the back door or something.
No back door?
No back door.
Or?
Yeah. And
how do you feel about the back door, chick? Anyway,
no.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I mean, you need to respect her boundaries. At least, she's open to trying new things with you. And then later on, if she realized that, you know what, this is not really my thing, I'm not really enjoying it.
Sometimes people just don't like it.
You don't like it. Yeah. So you just have to respect what she wants. And, that's her body also. I mean,
her body, her choice, right?
Yeah. And also, as the partner, she's very willing to do some things with you. But of course, there are certain things that, it's outside of her comfort zone.
Okay. Alrighty. We're closing in on the end of this video. What else should men just absolutely not do in the bedroom?
I think the other thing that you should not discuss with your partner is comparing her performance with your previous partners or with your ex. I think you should focus on the moment you are sharing together and not comparing. I mean, you can't help but compare her performance to the performance of your ex.
But you don't need to tell her.
Yeah, you don't need to tell her. Just,
oh, Jessica used to lick my booty. Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, your girlfriend don't need to know all of that. Yeah, just if you need her to do something different or better, just teach her how to do it. That's it. Just teach her how to do it. Try to be patient because sometimes it takes a long time and a lot of teaching.
Yeah.
But try to be patient and just teach your girl. And just teach your girl how to do what you want her to do.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so I'm going to ask you some quick questions. And how do you think most Filipinos feel about choking? Because I know that's like a fantasy that a lot of Western women have. A lot of Western women have that, the whole choking thing.
I think the idea, when you just think about it, it sounds appealing. But when you're in that moment already, you're already purple. Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me.
And if it don't appeal to Chang, I'm telling you, it probably don't appeal to most of them. Because everything. Anyway.
Another thing is that you should know what makes her feel good, the position that makes her feel good. And of course, you need to hit the spot, hit the jackpot.
Right. So do what you can. Again, it kind of goes back to like pleasing her, making sure you're taking care of her needs too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And then what else?
I think you need to finish strong.
Gusto.
Yeah, but not too early. You have to finish strong. You're like, you should not be like 8-second Joe.
3 pumps and deuces, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's like similar to what we previously mentioned. It's like selfish, focusing on you only. So I think a lot of Filipinas really care about the intimacy or the connection they have with their partner. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do like corn star moves, or what you normally do on corn. But at least you have your own thing. Both of you feel good about it, and you're both happy at the end of the session. Session.
There's a couple things I wanted to try with you, though.
Yeah?
We'll try it after this.
Okay. Let's wrap up.
Okay, video's done.
Bye.
Yeah. I'm Richie Rich Rod. This is well. Okay.
So the bottom line is that every woman is different, whether she's a Filipina or she's a woman from the West. It doesn't mean that it works with your previous partner. It will work well with your current partner. So you have to make sure and ask the right questions. Be at least comfortable enough to talk.
Communicate.
Yeah.
So communicate. Okay. And look, if you're dating a Filipina, thinking about dating a Filipina, or even married to one, all of these tips could be an absolute game changer. Don't forget, real connection builds real desire.
The burning desire.
You burn it?
Now, let's wrap up.
So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.
Yes, and that notification bell too. And leave your comments below. And ladies, how many ladies do we have in our channel?
4.
4 ladies. The 4 ladies that we have in our channel. What else do you think men should know?
Good question. Good question. Okay. And don't forget, YouTube always says the best way to help us grow our channel is to watch another one of our videos right after this one.
This video could save your life or even your relationship.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? It could save your relationship or even your life.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. This video could even save your relationship. 3, 2, 1. All right. So hear ye. What's that? Hear ye. Hear all about it. It's that.
Extra.
Extra. Hear ye.
Can you just go with the script?
All right.
Please.
All right.
Your ad-libbing blows.
Hear ye.
What are you talking about?
I'm thinking about the scroll.
Yeah.
But anyway, some of you.
You don't say y'all. You're not from the South.
Okay.
And if you're gonna go down and eat the cake or eat the pie, I don't know about y'all, but I really need it to be fresh down there.
For sure.
Yeah.
So you don't want to light up the dynamite.
Huh?
Because it's never mind.
Sometimes we really don't understand you.
It's only me who understand myself.
I think so. Okay. All right.
I think the next thing is the next no is when you skip the foreplay. I think just like diesel, diesel gasoline.
What are you talking about?
Just like diesel gasoline, a woman will warm up longer than a male.
It'll take her longer.
It'll take her longer to warm up. So just like,
how was we supposed to know what you meant by talking about diesel gasoline? How the hell was we supposed to know what you was talking about? Anyway.
Also, when you hear,
we have microphones, right? Yeah.
Am I too loud?
Yeah, we're not recording for the whole building.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Right. That's what the mics are for.
Sorry. And also, I don't know what to say. I forgot.
I don't even know. I just know you was right in my damn ear.
Okay.
So if you found this helpful, give it 2. So if you found this video helpful, give it. Goddamn.
And leave your comments below. And wait. 3, 2, 1.
So if you like this video, don't forget we have a whole bunch of other videos that are just as good, if not better. So check those out too. In the meantime, I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
Deuces, we're out. I'm about to go test some things out.
Yeah.